Green Bay Packers. I can't wait. I've been waiting years to say what I'm about to say here. It's so long. This is going to be great.
I can't wait till they absolutely obliterate the Vikings.
No.
Oh, they might. They might.
Whatever week they play you.
Not anymore. Here's my message to Packers fans. If you're not old enough, by the way, go talk to a Packers fan who remembers the 1970s and the 1980s.
I thought you were about to rip some curse word out.
No.
You're not old enough. Get off the screen.
No. Well, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how carried away I get here. But if you're a Packers fan who doesn't remember the 1970s and the 1980s, you're about to see it right now. I'm excited to tell you that's where you're headed. You're a franchise, Green Bay, who the football gods have smiled upon. Not most teams would get 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks back to back. And you have 2 Super Bowls to show for it. But over the course of time, you guys got greedy. 10-win seasons, 12, 13, 15-1 season in there. Every year would come and go, and I don't blame you. I would also be upset if I only had 2 Super Bowls with that good of a roster, but you forgot what you had. Aaron Rodgers is gone, and Jordan Love is not Aaron Rodgers. He's not going to the Hall of Fame. I know it. Jack knows it. Ziggy knows it. You know it. We all know it. Your brilliant coach LaFleur, he'll be exposed as someone who was just gifted Aaron Rodgers for his entire career. You'll see he's average. And your days of January football will cease to exist. My prediction, the beer will stop flowing in Wisconsin. The cheese stop being cut. No bratwurst on the grill this year. It's over. It's over. Lambeau Field. It's over. I'm so excited for this.
Paul, you might have oversold it a little bit. Because I get that Jordan Love is inexperienced. But you look elsewhere, and this team is loaded with talent. Right, you've got maybe the best running back tandem in the league in Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon.
Running backs don't matter.
You got Christian Watson, right? Excellent receiver. He looked last year. He at least played the part. You've got a bunch of first-round picks and a lot of talent on defense, right? Kenny Clark, Devontae Wyatt, Rashawn Gary, new addition Lucas Van Ness, Jair Alexander, Darnell Savage, Eric Stokes. There's a lot of talented
Ziggy,
players.
if you don't mind real quick, Kenny Clark, I hear declining. Devontae Wyatt, I hear didn't play barely at all in his rookie season. Lucas Van Ness,
hold on,
rookie from Iowa.
Let me finish what I'm saying. There's a lot of talent. The question with Green Bay is whether they're going to maximize that talent or not. Right? Because the past few seasons, I think Packers fans, rightly so, feel like there's been a lot of wasted talent on their team. Aaron Rodgers, they only got, whatever the past few years, they didn't get a Super Bowl out of him. They barely even got a good playoff run. The defense is loaded with first-round picks, and it seems like none of them can produce anything except Jair Alexander, who's of course really excellent.
Yeah. Amazing.
Yeah, I'm not casting shade on him. Everyone else, though, there's just going to be a lot of pressure on a defense where things haven't been done, and on a quarterback who's functionally starting his first season in the NFL. So I think it's quite possible, right? Within the range of outcomes, Jordan Love is an average or slightly better quarterback. The defense finally puts things together. But if they can't, you could see the opposite of complementary football very quickly. Mm-hmm. So I'm not quite as gloomy as you, but we'll see.
I think Jordan Love was pulled into the Green Bay front office and was spoken to by the general manager and the owner. LaFleur is probably in there too. And they were saying, we've had Brett Favre. We've had Aaron Rodgers after him. And we've had you. But you're going to stink. Because Paul Farrington says that you're going to stink. Nobody thinks you're going to be good. I think he's going to be good. I think there's some raw talent, and I think they might shock some people.
The Packers? Mm-hmm. No, I can tell you what's going to be raw. Yeah, all right. You know what? Maybe we will keep it PG right here.
Told you. The talent around the roster is not great.
It's fine.
But it's not piss poor. I think the raw talent's there for Jordan Love to be all right.
Look, here's what, if I'm not going to, of course the Packers, I would love to see them revert back to the 70s and 80s where they barely made the playoffs. They sucked. If you look at the roster as a whole, pretty good offensive line. Romeo Doubs, Christian Watson. How much of that was Aaron Rodgers, their success later in the season? Probably most of it. But Aaron Jones and AJ Dillon, you can't deny very good running backs. And then the defense is average. And in the NFC North, that is the best. That's likely to be the best. So you probably have, we'll do coach rankings in a second here, but you probably have the best coach for now. And you have the best defense, and you have okay skill players around Jordan Love. Will he be able to take the leap? I kind of doubt it. I just haven't seen anything. I remember Rodgers used to hear stories about him in Green Bay practices, like taking the third unit and beating starters and trash talking, and Greg Jennings saying how great he was. You don't hear that with Jordan Love. You haven't really seen anything spectacular with him. So I'm a little hesitant to come in here and say that he'll be good.
He stinks.
I don't think he's very good. I don't think he's going to be very good. But he could be average. And if he's average, what, you're looking at like a 7-win team? That's what I expect in Green Bay.
I'll just say to Packers fans out there, this probably sounds rich coming from us, but don't worry too much about the win-loss total necessarily. Right? You look at Aaron Rodgers' first season in Green Bay. He played pretty well. Right? He put up, 4,000 yards, 26 touchdowns, 13 interceptions, and they went 6-10. So I think the thing for Packers fans to watch this season isn't necessarily a deep playoff run. Only like the most delusional cheeseheads are expecting that. But if Jordan Love plays all right and shows potential, then it was a successful season for you. The stakes are a little bit different than some of the other NFC teams where it feels like they need to win right now.
Yes. If the Packers have a solid season, maybe you could say just not a horrible season, it could be considered a win.
Maybe a horrible season with excellent Jordan Love play, and it's a success. Yeah. All they care about is how Jordan Love looks.
Yeah. So I'm not sorry.
Goody Coots can waste another first-round pick on defense this offseason.
Yeah. I'm not sorry for what I said in the beginning there, but the Packers, there is some reason for optimism, but I'm hoping it'll be bad.
I do think that Green Bay is clearly the third or the worst team in the NFC.
Yes.